Welcome to my concise and straight-to-the-point comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, and the S22 Ultra. Before we begin, this is comparison review of the new Galaxy series with the Exynos chipset. USA and China models ship with a Snapdragon processor. First, design and build. Each new Galaxy phone looks great and the build quality is top-notch as you would expect from a top-tier flagship device from Samsung. As opposed to last year, all new Galaxies use premium materials, Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and rear, and sturdy aluminum frame. However, there are a few key differences. The first one is obviously the size. You need to ask yourself how and where you use the phone the most. Are you traveling much or do you spend most of the time at home? Choose the S22 if you want a compact phone by today's standards, get the S22 Plus if you want a bigger screen experience, or get the Ultra if you want the largest display and the ultimate Galaxy phone and you don't care about carrying a massive device in your pocket, which, to be honest with you, can become a burden, especially if you tend to wear pants with smaller pockets. After using these phones for quite some time now, I have to say that it is such a joy to use the regular S22 when I go out due to its compact size and the ability to handle it in one hand. But once you pick up the Ultra, you don't want to let it go because you can instantly fall in love with the display size and obviously all the extra features. Speaking of displays, the Ultra has the largest panel followed by the S22 Plus and the S22. It also has the highest resolution, but in practice, all of the phones have excellent quality displays. However, only the panel of the Ultra has Quad HD Plus resolution, whereas other Samsung phones ship with 1080p Plus screens. Is this a big deal? I would say no. The S22 Ultra's screen may be a bit more vibrant and it has a slightly better contrast, but both smaller Galaxies still have one of the best displays on the market. In other words, if lower resolution screen of the S22 or the S22 Plus is holding you off from choosing these phones, I can assure you that you don't need to be concerned. To the naked eye, it's really hard to see the difference in terms of screen sharpness once you put all phones side by side. Keep in mind that both the S22 Plus and the Ultra can reach extreme peak brightness levels of up to 1750 nits, whereas the S22 maxes out at 1300 nits, which is still an excellent result, meaning that you won't have any screen visibility issues even in direct sunlight, no matter which Galaxy phone you get. However, only the Ultra model supports the S Pen, which ships with the phone and it is stored inside of it, and it gives you a lot of features that I'll talk about later in the video. It would have been nice if other Galaxies supported the stylus, but Samsung simply had to differentiate their products for marketing and sales purposes. Other differences, both the S22 and the S22 Plus have completely flat screens, whereas the S22 Ultra has subtle curves on the sides. All of the screens have a 120Hz refresh rate, which makes the phone feel fast and smooth. Even though the S22 and the S22 Plus are smaller, they use sharp edges on the aluminum rail. As a result, you may need some time to get used to it as the edges cut into your palm, whereas the Ultra uses a rounded shape which is more comfortable in the hand. I'm glad to report that each phone has equally fast and accurate under-the-display fingerprint scanners. Both the S22 and the S22 Plus have the same triple camera system with wide, ultra-wide, and 3x zoom shooters. The Ultra justifies its name by giving you more cameras, more zoom, and more megapixels to play with. One of the standout features of this camera system, dual telephoto shooters. The first one gives you 3x and another 10x optical zoom. The S22 Ultra also has 4x more megapixels on the front-facing camera. It's got 40 in comparison to 10 megapixels found on the cheaper Galaxies. All of these numbers sound impressive, but stay tuned to see how the image quality compares between these three Galaxies. Neither of the new Galaxy has the micro SD card slot, which may disappoint some users. I found all of the connectivity options like GPS, Wi-Fi, call quality, and signal reception to work equally well on each device. All of these phones have dual speaker systems and all of them sound great. However, there are some differences. The S22 Plus sounds a tiny bit better than the S22, but the Ultra provides a bit deeper and richer sound. Here are a few audio samples. In the hardware department, the S22 and the S22 Plus are pretty much the same, as they ship with 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. The Ultra justifies its name again by offering up to 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage for power users. In practice, you won't be able to see the difference in performance unless you run a ridiculous amount of apps at the same time to make use of the extra RAM on the Ultra model. All of the 3D games run without any issues on each device, even if you play them on the highest visual settings. Well, this is what you have to expect from the latest Galaxy flagship, and each phone delivers. As far as user interface goes, One UI 4.1 is built on top of Android 12, and we have all the usual features and customization options. While others prefer stock Android, Samsung's UI has become one of my favorites in terms of the look and feel, and it also offers a variety of tweaks and settings to play with. In fact, I might even call it the most mature Android iteration, as all of the features work great and I always feel that I'm able to customize pretty much anything I want. Also, I haven't noticed a single lag of the UI yet, as the phones feel smooth and responsive pretty much all the time. It doesn't matter which Galaxy phone you choose, they all perform equally fast. However, the Ultra gives you a lot more functionality thanks to the S Pen. In fact, this is the first S-series device to feature the S Pen, which as always has improved sensitivity and accuracy, reduced latency, improved handwriting recognition that lets you digitize your handwriting in a moment, it has remote camera control, and it has some other cool features. It definitely increases your productivity, and if you love handwriting, sketching, or doing other stuff, you should definitely get the S22 Ultra. In my case, I stopped handwriting at least 10 years ago because it's much faster to type, but I still love taking notes from time to time, highlighting the text, and my favorite feature, the ability to control the camera remotely. Also, sometimes it just feels more convenient to scroll through the social media feed or a website using the S Pen. Tell me in the comments section down below which is your favorite S Pen feature. I took a lot of pictures side by side with all new Galaxies, and I found that the S22 and the S22 Plus take identical looking photos and videos because they have the same hardware and software. I spent hours testing out the cameras on these phones, and my conclusion is simple. Get the S22 Ultra only if you need that extra zoom and maybe a little bit better low light performance, but keep watching the video. The pictures taken with a wide and the main camera look great on each Galaxy phone. Well, some of the shots may have slightly different color rendition, but that really depends on the shot. Sometimes it may look that the Ultra took a better picture, sometimes the regular S22, but that's just nitpicking, and usually you can't really see the difference. You can rest assured that you'll get excellent image quality on each device. You can take up to 30 times digital zoom pictures with the S22 and the S22 Plus, but the Ultra offers good quality 10 times optical zoom, and you can go up to 100 times digital zoom, which in most cases is more for marketing, but sometimes you can get decent quality shots, and it's useful if you simply want to see the objects that are far away. If you don't need that much telephoto range, the 3 times optical zoom lens on the S22 provides good quality pictures. When it comes to portraits, the Ultra's camera usually takes sharper looking photos, but again, that really depends on the shot, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference which phone took the picture. In low light, the S22 Ultra takes a bit better looking images with all of the camera lenses, especially the 3 times zoom shooter. The pictures are sharper and have more detail, but the difference is not that huge. On the other hand, the Ultra's cameras are more consistent, meaning that if you tend to take a lot of night pictures, you should go with the Ultra for better quality. Selfies and selfie portraits look great on each phone. Some of the shots taken on the Ultra have a slightly better skin tone reproduction, but again, I'm just nitpicking because it's really hard to tell the difference in most of the shots despite the fact that the Ultra has a lot more megapixels. Video quality is compatible on each Galaxy phone and you really need to start nitpicking to see the difference. However, the Ultra gives you more versatility with its dual zoom lens. It is quite incredible that you can actually record good quality 4K video using a 10 times optical zoom lens. If you choose 4K 30fps mode, you can switch between different lenses while you are recording the video. However, this feature is not available in 4K 60fps mode. 4K 30fps selfie video quality is also comparable and it looks good on each Galaxy device. Check out longer uncut video samples on the TechLine HD Extras YouTube channel for more details. Battery life always depends on how you use the device and it can be measured in a variety of different ways, so I have a few different results. With each phone, I took over 200 pictures and shot over 10 high-resolution videos, used maximum screen brightness setting a lot, watched quite a bit of YouTube and used the devices for social media. The result of this kind of usage, the smallest Galaxy S22 could barely pass 5 hours of screen on time mark, the Ultra got over 6 hours, and surprisingly, the S22 Plus had the best performance of almost 9 hours. Screen on time testing method is always a highly controversial topic in the YouTube comment section, so I ran another test. I set screen brightness to the maximum on each device and played YouTube videos until the battery on each phone was about to drain completely. The result? The S22 got 10 hours, the Ultra was about the same, and the S22 Plus was the best again, over 12 hours of SOT. While I'm waiting for my original 45 watts Samsung charger to arrive, I charged these Galaxy phones with my own third-party chargers because they are not supplied in the retail box. Charging time is about 1 hour for each phone, which is more than enough for most users, even though there are plenty of phones with faster charging speeds. Lastly, each device supports wireless and reverse wireless charging. So here is my conclusion and recommendation. You can't go wrong with either phone because each Galaxy offers premium design, excellent build, great displays, flagship-grade cameras, and top-notch performance, so it all comes down to your priorities and how you actually use the phone. If you spend the majority of time at home or at the office and you have a tablet, a laptop, a TV, or other device which you use to consume content on, take the regular Galaxy S22. It's such a relief and joy to use this phone after carrying the S22 Ultra for a while, and I know that I still have a top-notch Android flagship with me despite a compact size. On the other hand, if you love watching videos and being productive on the go, but you don't mind carrying a massive phone with you and money is no object, I recommend you skipping the S22 Plus and get the Ultra for the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience with the S Pen, a massive screen, and a more powerful camera setup. I try to make this comparison both concise yet detailed, and if I miss anything, feel free to ask me any questions and start the discussion in the comments section down below. Also, while you're there, please subscribe to the channel if you feel that this video was useful for you because I spent days making it. It was Linus, thank you for watching and see you in the next video soon. It doesn't matter which Galaxy phone you choose, you may want to protect your investment with a case and even a lens cover for added layer of protection. The company named ESR was kind enough to send me a few cases to try out for the S22 Ultra, and I have to tell you, I am impressed with the overall quality, especially considering the low price. The Ultra looks great, and the best way to see its beauty but at the same time protect the device, a clear case. This very affordable $13 case is super thin and light, yet it protects the phone from drops and supports wireless charging. The company also makes a clear case with a metal-made adjustable kickstand, so you can enjoy watching content on the go. Both cases feature raised screen and camera edges designed to protect the phone against scratches. Further, a high-grade TPU polymer keeps your case crystal clear for longer, allowing you to show off its original style. The ESR camera lens protector is a great way to protect the camera lenses while keeping a slim profile. It is super quick and easy to install it. It uses ultra-transparent, scratch-resistant tempered glass that protects the lenses from getting scratched, and honestly, you can barely see them when the protectors are installed. Overall, the ESR cases and the lens protector offer excellent quality. They have already received plenty of 5-star reviews on Amazon, and I can easily recommend them, especially given such a low price. In fact, you can get an additional 15% off with the coupon code in the video description, which makes it an incredible value proposition.